Hello my friends, welcome back to a blind let's play of AI the Somnium Files. I am the Flightless Bird, this is your story-based gaming channel. You may want to ask, why are we here? Well, the reason for that is because if you've seen Man of Madonna, A Little Hope, I like to do something called a failure run in a lot of those choice-based games. And in a visual novel type game, I also like to see what happens if you do things the wrong way. So there's a couple of QTEs here. I want to see what happens if you fail those. In addition, there's also a choice that we have whether or not to shoot So or save Mizuki. Last time we protected Mizuki because I believe that was the right thing to do. This time I want to shoot So instead. So we'll be able to see what happens if we have made different choices here. And I always think these are kind of interesting to examine, you know, the full aspect of a game. So we're just going to run through this and, you know, like I said, fail all the QTEs. In addition, we're going to see what happens at the end, and then we'll pick up the story. Date, we just died. Okay, that was weird though, because for some reason the thing went super fast, and I don't know why it went so fast. I was not holding the R2 button.
Yeah. What?
So let's try that one more time to see what happens. It's because I was pressing R2 before the event. Oh, we just get surrounded.
Take him out. Yes, sir.
And we get gunned down like... Yeah, we get gunned down.
No! Date!
It's almost like losing in Metal Gear Solid. Snake! Funny thing is, I've never really played Metal Gear Solid, and yeah, I know that.
Date!
Yes,
Yeah.
Island Mill.
My favorite. What?
Okay, this time let's actually do what we're supposed to do. It's a lot of clicking there. Then we jump for the porno mag. Do. Oh, I saw the lightning that time. I didn't see that. Also, apparently, someone was apt enough to point out that
Date! Load evolver with wire bullets.
in this ending, we learned that So is Date's father. And it was something that I did not pick up the first time, partly because I was so concerned with Mizuki that I had totally overlooked that major plot relevant point. So now we know that So is Date's father, which
What am I shooting at?
probably will
Above-
change
no time.
things in one history or another. Here we fire straight up. Got him. Man, that skip is like
No!
so annoying.
Date!
So it looks like every single action is just going to lead to us getting shot and
No time to
Mizuki screaming date. But we'll still see, just to make sure. That was a tricky one.
No! Date!
Yeah, we just get gunned down in every instance, it seems. Okay, let's go ahead and do the right things here. We'll electrocute these guys. It is interesting to note though that those QTEs are not random, because that was down in triangle in both attempts. Some games like to you know, randomize those things, so you never know what exactly is coming. All right, here we're searching around. We see the pipe.
Have you looked?
X-ray vision.
There she is. Bazooka.
That is.
Son, why?
She does. I cannot. But she.
I have.
Wait. Remember.
That he can.
There may.
Or I can.
I would. If you.
Then what?
Let me.
I'm kind of afraid to skip here because of the way skip seems to be functioning. The music here is so good. And I actually saw it that time too, how the bullet went, you know, through the pipe. You know, in those quick flashes, you really can't pay attention to what's going on, or your brain can't fully register it. But if you know what's coming, you can see it better.
You need first, then no question. If you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
I just dropped the pipe.
There you are.
So we.
No, it can't be. Date? Date? Date!
So Aiba that time screams our name. Let's go ahead and do this correctly. And then we'll miss the shot. I think that's the last QTE that we can miss. Throw it. This is an amazing shot, by the way. That clock does not respond to an actual minute.
There you are.
Okay, so the same thing happens.
No, it can't be. Date? Date? Date!
Yep, same thing happens. Okay, let's go ahead and do this correctly. Gotta wait for this to get fully in. Then we hit R2. Okay, so last time we shielded Mizuki. This time we're going to shoot So.
Date, don't! It will hit Mizuki!
Shit.
I threw myself to the left to push Mizuki away, but
No, impossible.
No, no way. Date, no! Don't die! Don't die! Date!
bad end. Yeah, so apparently we actually get an ending from that. Which is filled in red and... Okay, that is what happens when you fail all the events from this scenario. I guess now we can push through and follow through on opening up the next pathway. So I feel like we've explored this pathway as much as humanly possible now. I wonder if there's gonna be an next thing in the flowchart, or is just that, or is that an ending that isn't really... Nope, it's not there. Just like the date ending. Here we go. Sinking in the rain, or the Swain. We're gonna go ahead and begin the sink, except this time we're going to go right. And we're also gonna mess with the oil drum, because I talked about that the other day. I don't think anyone actually responded to me about that, or at least not as of the time of this recording. It is one of the downtrodden...
Can you please take me with you?
It is one of the downsides to, you know, recording every single day is, you know, if someone doesn't comment, like, before I get the next recording, I miss it. So sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and fast forward here just a little bit because we've seen all this before. We got Hiro Ota on the case. Now, I do not remember the exact thing to do here, and I did not look it up in my previous recording. Now, I can see some things that we did do, though. I see ice flow over there, which is something we clicked on, which means that's probably something we need to do. So let's go to the icy floor.
The ice.
And jump, punch, lie down, or slide. I think we punched it last time, didn't we?
This is for.
Yes, we did. Okay. The music is amazing. Okay, escort him to the red shelf or the green shelf. Last time we went left because left is always right. That's my philosophy. We want to go right this time, but before we do, I want to hit that oil drum. Looks like we've already done that, but what we didn't do is we didn't fail. I think we rolled it last time. She's standing in it.
Has changed.
What is this all of a sudden?
A cardboard box would suit the mood better.
Another Metal Gear Solid joke.
So war has changed with cardboard boxes and oil drums?
Well, yeah.
Sounds peaceful.
But enough of that. What do we do now?
We're actually inside the oil drum.
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Oh, that is great. It would have been awesome if the item was right here. Like, you could only get the item if you went inside the oil drum. Okay, let's go to the second plate, because the second plate is really suspicious. And I can see, like, there looks to be an item right
plate
here.
attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Breathe on. Heat melts ice, right? Yes, it did.
B.
I would be happier about D.
I'm sure.
Unfortunately, that did not get us the item, which is a shame. Maybe you have to do that with like every single plate in order to get to the item. I'll probably go back with items and figure those out another day. What do we do here though? Escort him to the red or green shelf. I think last time we rolled the barrel. But I don't see anything we can do in this location except use the forklift. Running out of time fast. The times, I mean, look at the times of this place. They're absolutely insane. Sortie?
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed.
See, I think we did this to end his somnium the first time. So maybe if we do this now, it'll allow us
green. Synchronization rate 6%.
to get the other side
now,
here.
cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie.
Just gonna boomerang back, isn't it? Yeah.
What happened?
It has reversed in time.
I don't think this ending is acceptable. We're forgetting something.
Right.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
The time of this one is
plate attached to the cold
stupidly
has frosted.
fast. I mean, look at that. Like, every single thing takes forever.
C.
I see.
Right.
It's not helping us out. What happens if we activate the other plate?
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening?
Did we just do something right?
Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
Oh, it's A for A set. Aha! Okay, we figured out the other path. Although we don't have much time left.
We're out of options! Tessa! If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. That's just destiny.
Okay. Shining light. Escort him to the... show the letter A on the shelf.
No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
So now if we use the move the wooden box, yeah. I was thinking the same thing. If we use the forklift this time, it'll shoot forward and hit the wooden box. Yes, exactly.
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Mental lock number 3, start at the fork. Perfect. We hit that real quick.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
Okay, now the last time. Oh, this one says disarm the foe, though. But it needs to be Ota that does it. Now, someone said also that the knife is the same knife as Mayumi's. I never really got a good look at it, but I think they're right. That kind of does look like Mayumi's knife.
Less than 1 minute.
I know,
Hurry.
Peter.
Ota is still down.
Motivate, cheer, calm, encourage. Left is always right.
You're so cool, my shiny, glittery Ota. So cool.
The ghost inside me whispered, "Yeah, I am cool, huh?"
Yeah, you are cool.
From now on, this is my stage!
Woohoo! First try, sort of.
Yeah. There! Why?
He recognized his knife. See, that's what we missed last time. Last time he recognized the killer, but we didn't know why. This time we understand. It's definitely Mayumi's knife. Haha! Mental lock number 4. Brave hero. Lit the fighting spirit. Nice. Cool. So, is he going to tell us, or are we going to say, hey, that was Mayumi? Could she have been faking dementia for 5 years? Nothing is ever as they seem, my friends. Day 4 Monday. JAKAI.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
So, he's not in the hospital?
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
That's why there was a chocolate, and that's why there was a knife.
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
It's a knife, obviously. Okira Fishery. Oh, let's go ahead and look at these before we show.
Okiura Fishery is a company owned by Mizuki's grandfather. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the Okiura family, and allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins.
I love that line. Streaming equipment.
A video camera and laptop were discovered in the warehouse. Either could have been left by the criminal, but determining the owner through purchase history will be difficult. No fingerprints were picked up either.
Odoroki Man chocolate.
Odoroki Man chocolate. This was discovered in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushita's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. The purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
2 cars.
2 cars were parked in front of the warehouse. One was the van owned by the Matsushita family. Ota's fingerprints were detected on the driver's seat and steering wheel. Iris's fingerprints were detected on the passenger seat. The other car was a station wagon. Yesterday at 10:33 p.m., Ota stole this station wagon. It was parked at the Famisto along Koshu Highway. Ota explained his reasoning for stealing the car. He claims that while he was inside the Famisto, someone took off with the van, with Iris still inside. Ota decided to steal the station wagon parked nearby to give pursuit. Ota searched for the van in his stolen vehicle. Our investigation determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station wagon. This puts the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m.
And lastly, the floral patterned kitchen knife.
The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's somnium. It was the floral patterned kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always."
Oh, you see, that's one of the problem with translation games. It doesn't always work. Another thing is, the House of Fata Morgana. Notice that at 44 minutes 58 seconds in our last episode, there was a major translation error here. Mizuki says she saw her homeroom teacher walking next to So, and that she's also my mom's best friend. However, the line should say, she's my best friend's mom. And of course, my best friend's mom would be Hitomi, who is... No, wait. No. Yeah, that would be Hitomi. Because she saw her homeroom teacher walking next to So. Her best friend is Ota. No, her best friend is Iris. Her best friend is Iris. And the mom of Iris is Hitomi. Yeah, so a couple things we learned in the last ending is Hitomi knows So obviously pretty well. And secondly, that Date is... Date's father is So. So seems to be connected with everything, doesn't he?
Date. From this, we can conclude that the knife...
Thank you, by the way, for everyone. I think last video was my most commented video on the channel. Or at least between unique people. Just amazing. I really appreciate the... You know, just being involved in the game. Because that's what we're here for. To be involved together.
I know.
So go ahead and show the floral pattern kitchen knife. This isn't relevant. Really? Really? The chocolate is more relevant than knife? Don't understand that. I took it out of my pocket and showed him.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the packet.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom even through the costume.
How?
And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse. But you're hiding that from us.
All the dots.
Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
I think I'm hiding the truth. What is he hiding? Let's point out the knife this time. Okay, that time it
The
worked.
kitchen knife with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want... to put her through that.
I can fully understand that, but at the same time, we have to figure out what's going on with these murders.
And
And?
Mom never liked Tessa.
Yeah, we definitely know that. She called her a witch, I believe, multiple times.
So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know.
I'm not buying that.
I thought of it that way.
All the dots. Oh, what is he hiding dots?
Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris.
Oh. Because the Todoroki Man chocolate was bought, and then Iris was kidnapped. So the chocolate was bought at basically the same time Iris was kidnapped. Therefore, Mayumi could not have done the kidnapping. Is that it?
Because...
Which one? The chocolate we found... She bought it at 10:33, and it's more than 100 yards from the family store. This load isn't enough, I know. 2 cars. Aha!
The Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Todoroki Man chocolate.
Therefore, she couldn't be in 2 places at the same time. Ah, haha. But why was her knife there then?
She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover.
Yeah, there is. All the dots.
I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone, right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Again, Matsushita Diner, Monday, 10-11 p.m. The reason I'm so stumped here is because we seem to get answers, and yet none of the answers actually answer questions that we're asking. It's almost like we have a couple main questions, and then we're getting all these other answers that don't really help us in any way possible, and just confuse us more.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita, but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
All the dots. I'm sorry, but I had to ask these dots.
I finally remembered about the warehouse.
Oh, really?
I did it.
Did what?
I did everything.
What? Well, we have evidence that says she couldn't have done everything. Day 5 Tuesday, Zug AI. What is going on? Is she being threatened? Police headquarters, Tuesday, 10:04 a.m. Don't know.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and...
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes.
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
See, that's super suspicious. Why the heck would Boss just jump to that conclusion? Unless you want someone to be... the more I play this game, the more, and this is partly due to that flowchart lock that was at the top left, but the more I'm starting to think that Boss is seriously involved in everything happening. I don't know if she's the true murderer or the mastermind, but she's definitely involved in everything, and I just don't know what yet.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
Exactly. That's way too suspicious.
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Really?
Sounds about right.
I wonder if that's important. Desk in the middle of the room. Camera. Used for interrogation. There's really not a lot of stuff in this place. Pipe. Got the window. Just a reflection. Look at us just sitting there. It's kind of weird how our head isn't moving at all, even though we're looking back and forth. Well. Yeah, there's really not a lot to look around this room. Surveillance camera A. Almost missed that. Alright, Mayumi. Mayumi looks tense. Why did you kidnap Iris?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him.
Why did you take out her eye?
Because I just hated her so much.
You see, this isn't... The problem is, she had her eye taken out, which is the same as the other murders. For her to say, oh, I just decided to take the eye out because I hated her, doesn't make absolute any sense at all. Because this is too close to the other killings.
Killing her wasn't enough.
Well, you're the one who stabbed Ota.
Well...
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
All the dots. Please be honest with me, Dots.
Yes! I stabbed him.
No, she didn't.
With the knife I brought from home.
There's a reason she's lying. She's lying to protect someone. Who is she trying to protect? Is she trying to protect Ota?
I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
Why did you want to stream it online?
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory.
Oh, that's nonsense.
I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
That's nonsense. Where'd you get the camera on laptop?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember.
Yeah, this is all the pointless dots.
It's true, I planned the whole thing.
About the Cyclops killings.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out.
Also, she said they killed Renju and Shoko. She didn't say I killed Renju and Shoko. Because if she was the new Cyclops killer, she would have used I instead of they.
Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
All the dots. This, come on, lady. Dots.
Yes, I killed them.
Why are you lying? What was your motive? When and how did you kill her? What was your motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
I actually believe that. Like, that motive makes sense. But why did you kill Shoko?
Rinju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
No. It's his ex-wife. That doesn't make any sense.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
Nope. When and how did you kill her?
Well,
All the dots.
I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Too convenient.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular.
Yeah, but it's too convenient.
There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Why are you lying to me?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Rinju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
Obviously. I'm glad you noticed. I mean, you wanted to arrest her a second ago.
You seemed convinced earlier.
Uh-huh.
I was kidding.
No, I don't think you were.
I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
We need to sync with her.
Date, sync with her.
Now, before we go ahead and sync with her, we're going to put a pause here. But before we put a pause, let's go back into our files and make sure we gotten everything here. LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, I love them all. Capsaicin? Pungent ingredient common in peppers. Irritant spray such as pepper spray uses chemical. Okay, but on to why you're really here. The real answer is it doesn't matter. Spider grabs can't do flips? What? I don't understand that. Shizue Korenashi? Boss's real name? Saliva DNA test. It was once difficult to conduct DNA tests from cigarettes because of the small amount of saliva found there. However, my DNA test can be conducted with just a single cell. Conspiracy to commit murder. An agreement between two or more people to commit murder. In this penal system, those who conspire to commit the murder will receive the same punishment as the actual murderer if convicted. Swiss Army knife. Under current Japanese law, you cannot carry such a knife in public. If the blade is 6 centimeters or more, it violates the firearms and swords law. Oh, it is less than 6 centimeters. It is a demeanor. Okay. I was told that there is much stricter laws in Japan, and yeah, we can actually see that there. Soki soba, a specialty of Okinawa. Soba covered with soft noodles and boneless pork spare ribs. And that's everything. Okay, my friends, well, I'm the Flightless Bird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and in our next episode, I guess we're going into Mayumi's mind and hopefully find out some answers on why she's lying, or more importantly, why was the Modoroku chocolate there on this scene if she had purchased it? Because she knows something, and we don't know what that is. We know that she's definitely not the killer, right? I mean, I would be shocked if she was the killer. But she still knows something. She just doesn't want us to know what it is. We'll find out next time. I love you all so much. Thank you for everything. You guys are the greatest bunch of friends that I could have asked for. And I just thank you so much for everything. Until next time. So long. And take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.